Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us today at the One Focus, where we help busy practitioners lean into one thing and help us learn from one another. So if you don't know Dr. Nathan McClain, he is the founder of PracticePal, which helps your staff with an absorbent amount of time savings by checking their vision plan benefits and making sure that their co-pays are calculated correctly. So we were speaking recently about a conference that Dr. McClain got to go to outside of the industry. And one takeaway that he had that he could both apply within practice and now that he wishes he would have known sooner. So without that, Nate, can you jump right into it?
Yeah, there's always those little tidbits that you kind of have that aha moment of, wow, why didn't I think of that or do that? And it was such a little thing that kind of had a big impact on me and could have had a big impact on me in practice. And we always had a weekly staff meeting and we would go over the reviews, whether good or bad. We would go through the good reviews, but on the bad ones, we would really focus on how do we fix this? How do we prevent this from happening again? Well, one of the things mentioned at the academy I was at was one of the other companies there. They always review the negative reviews of their competitors. And it's one thing that I never thought about. And so one, they said it just always gives them a standing, but two, they use other people's mistakes to prevent them from even happening. So we would always learn from our mistakes and say, okay, what can we do not to do this again? But to take that a step further is seeing other people's mistakes and prevent them from ever happening in your office. And so that was kind of a big one to me that I wish I would have done that.
Leaning into that, I think us as ODs, we get really upset by one bad review, and you can kind of live and sulk in that. So how are you moving forward, especially in building a software where you want to stay positive?
I've always tried to look at it as, no feedback is worse than positive or negative. So any type of feedback, because if you don't know there's a problem, you can't fix it. So I try to not dwell on the fact that, hey, we screwed this up or there's a problem. I looked at it as an opportunity to know there was an issue that I could fix and prevent it from happening again. So I really it never hurt me too much in the fact that I just looked at it more of as an opportunity to prevent it.
Amazing. So thank you as always for your kind words and what you've been able to share with us today. So thank you all for joining us. And now activate your one focus.